Sometimes life moves so fast. Welcome to Blessed and Confessed, Life in Replay. An honest space where we talk about moments that shaped us, the wins, the losses, the things we had, and the blessings we didn't even realize we had. Today, I sit down with someone who's strong enough to share their voice, to let their presence be a gift to others in the room. The artist, the poet, and the author. Everybody welcome, Marquita Peck. Marquita, it's wonderful to have you today.
Same. Thanks for having me.
How are you today?
Yes, I'm good. I don't know. I don't really know how to answer that question, but I'm good.
The reason why you're here today is because I really do feel like there's a lot that you can offer the world.
Appreciate that.
I think your presence in Northeastern Pennsylvania has been a gift to myself, other creatives, other poets. When I met you, I saw a human first, who was filled with pain, mostly other people's pain. When you spoke, when you shared, that was probably true. I want to start off with a question that is probably going to be the trickiest for you to answer, but one that often, like, nobody asks. And it's, what's your piece?
I think my piece is my writing. When I'm writing, like, it's like nothing can touch me, like nothing can get through that. Like, and I feel like that's just my safe space. I don't feel like it costs me anything. If anything, I feel like I gain more. I gain more knowledge. I gained like good people in my world, and I was able to like share me in a way that I didn't know how. Like, so when I say that, I felt so long like I was just misunderstood. Like, I had something to say, but either people didn't want to hear it or I just didn't know how to express it. So like I said, my piece is my writing, and I do not feel like I lost anything.
Do you think that before your writing, peace was absent in your life? And if so, why?
So, like that is a challenging question, but I think it was. Well, at that particular time, before I found writing and knew that was my safe space, like, I was a kid. I was dealing with like a lot of anger issues, and like my mental was like all over the place, you know, just in general. But at that time, like, I had my family, like we were a whole family. So like that was my piece as a 9-year-old kid, right? But I think, so that was, So when I found writing and I lost that was my way out of my head and everything that I was going through. So it's yes and no.
I'm asking these questions not because I want to dig at what's uncomfortable. I want people to understand that this is more than looking at an artist and admiring them in the path that they've made, but what it took for that path. And oftentimes, trial and error. It's like, when am I going to get there? Am I doing well enough? Then there's the mental trap sometimes of feeling cursed. I call it feeling cursed. and be feeling unfortunate, down on your luck. This whole concept is merely perception. There was a moment, when did you realize that you were once blessed?
And I was able to express myself and people were listening, because that meant like now it's making sense. She's talking about something that's like, you know, this is something that I'm going through. When I was able to heal myself and feel better about it by just pouring myself into the words, like, and it took a long time to get there. Like, I knew, like, this wasn't something that came from me. This was something that was given to me. So when I was able to start, you know, like helping others and feeling good about it, I'm like, this is a story that needs to be told. This is a story that needs to be held. It's not something that I should keep in. And I started like just doing it in a way that
it was given to you.
I didn't know how.
Who do you think gave that to you?
I don't think. I know it's a God-given gift. It's not a thought.
Man, people struggle with like seasonal affective disorder when the seasons change. And if you're okay opening up that conversation, do you feel like you're on that right now, or you're in the midst of that, or do you feel as though you're chosen to tell your story even in the midst of some pain?
A lot of times I feel tested. I feel like I go through, or I went through the things that I've gone through for a reason. It wasn't even really so much about me. It was somebody else that was going through the same thing or something similar that needed to know, like, it's okay. Like, you're not alone. Like, so I don't, like, even if I like complain, like, why me? Like, bro, it's not even about you. Like, you're going through, like, and people don't realize that. Like, I think I wrote a poem the one time, literally, and this sounds crazy. It started out as like a conversation, which is, I named it podcast, but then it turned into a whole poem. And it was pretty much saying, like, we go through these things in life for a reason. We're just thinking that God is just there punishing us, but not understanding, like, there's a reason why we're going through this. And it has nothing to do with you. There's somebody out there that's going through shit that you can never think of. And if you have a story to tell or share with them or an experience, then you're helping them out of their situation. Like, we don't realize that. Like, a lot of the stuff that we go through, it has nothing to do with us. There's somebody out there that's fighting the same or similar demons, and you're able, if you are strong enough, because some people don't know how to express themselves in a way where they feel comfortable of, you know, like sharing their stories with others, right? They don't know how. And that's not a bad thing. But if you're able to tell your story and somehow that person hears it, like, you're saving somebody out there. Like, they're going to hear it some way or another. They're either going to hear it from a friend, a family member, social media, like, these things get out there. So, like, just keep telling your story, because it's for a reason. It's for somebody. If that makes any sense, I don't know.
It makes
going
sense.
On a whole.
That was very beautiful. Very well said.
I appreciate it.
And I feel like we're starting to unlock talent that is the art. Thank you so much for that. I just want to sit with that. For the viewers at home, please, in the description, you can dive into her books, her audiobooks, her content, her art. What version of yourself do you have to bury to become the person that you are today?
These questions is crazy. Like, in a good way, though. It's like deep. What part of myself that I had to bury to get to where I'm at? I guess the person want to answer this right. I have the answer. I had to bury fear because I'm always, not as much as in the past, but I'm always thinking about what other people are thinking about me. And I'm worried about I'm just worried about, so I had to bury fear. I had to push myself to the side again because it's not just about me, or sometimes it's not even about me. I had to realize there's a dying world out there. In the past, I always had an excuse, I'll sit and write all day, but I was keeping that light under the bushel. It was a light that was supposed to be shared. God gave you a gift and it's just sitting in the corner. So I feel like I had to also get myself out the way, Mar. It's not just about you. It's a dying world out there. That's a very challenging question. It was a lot of things that had to be pushed to the side to be speak your truth. No matter what. The only person, like I said, I'm always thinking about what other people thinks about me. The only person opinion that matters is God. He placed this gift in your life for a reason. Either use it or lose it. Because there's so many other people, there's so many other vessels out there. So fear, I had to get myself out the way.
There's people that pray for the life that you have. Why sit there and feel like you've been cursed or you've been down? Oh my gosh. There's so many ways that I want to respond to that, and I'm just going to let myself make that a memory. Because what you said was monumental, not only for yourself, I feel, but for so many people out there that want to continue to. You said, I'll give you those tools. Someone that also creates, I feel like I've been there. Especially recently, I feel like I've made every excuse in the book not to pursue that one song or that one piece of poetry, that one idea. Then I sit there scratching my head, upset that the world we live in right now, unfortunately.
I had to bury being busy, busyness. I had so many opportunities to do open mics, share my story, and I'd be like, I gotta work. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And it's I had to literally push that shit to the side and be like, I need to also follow my passion. So there's fear, that there's myself, there's the excuses, there's the busyness, there's the worrying about the world. It's so many things that we as artists have to remove ourselves from to be who we truly are. And it's a hard thing to do. It took me years to do that. And I'm glad I just was just this is more important. I'm going to make time for this.
Can you see yourself outside of your art that you make and curate? And if so, how do you define it?
Even when I'm not writing, even when I'm not inspiring, I'm still helping people. I'm still, it's just me. It's a part of me. It's not a suit that I take off. It's just something, it's just something that's inside of me. Even when, I put the books down, put the pencil, I'm still, my friends will reach out to me, or I'm still there for people. I'm still inspiring. I'm still giving a hand. I can't see myself not like, like I always put me to the back and I'm always just there for like everybody. And I guess that's a good and bad thing. But
So
yeah.
to piggyback off that, if you think it's a good or bad thing, put yourself in the back metaphorically, and put others first. What is something that silence says, poems don't say?
Damn, bless. My silence speaks volumes. But everything that I'm thinking is in my poems. Like even if I'm not saying much, it's as if I'm standing up there still telling my story. I don't think there's that's the only way I could answer that, because the same thing you getting from my truth is the same thing you're getting from my silence.
I wasn't ready for that answer, because it makes me see you more clearly. And that's, of course, the goal of this, for others to see you. Is there anything that you want to ask me before we continue? You don't have
Same question.
What does my silence say?
See?
Oh man, probably that I want to say more, because often, I think often my eyes speak, and they think before I vocally do, or that you can visually see me thinking, and I think that my silence leaves me. I don't know. I think right now, to be honest with you, I'm comfortable. It requires me to realize that there's change that needs to be made, and not just externally. And realizing that is a truth that you have to like buckle in for. Like, it can mean good things or bad things. And, for me, it's been more. I hope that answers it.
Silence is not. I mean, it depends though. Silence is not really a bad thing, because sometimes it's good to just sit back and observe. Like, you can learn so much yourself. Like it's okay that you're giving people stuff, giving people your thoughts, giving people, you know what I mean, like your experience. But how about we learn too? Because we don't know everything, right?
Right. Always the student, never the master. Yeah. The reason why this is called Life in a Replay is because I want to allow a place, almost like a yellow brick road. As you walk onto it, it becomes something else. And when you sit at this table, we're in a room on a podcast. But I want this to sounds funny, but like a time machine. Go back. So, taking your life back and replay. What is a memory you've replayed so much that actually changed meaning over time? Like a song that didn't sound the same. That makes sense.
When everybody was still here. I wasted so much time in my life being busy that I lost time with the people that's no longer here. So I always go back to when I was a kid and all my ancestors that are gone and not here. Like that's where I can be with them. Like, because until like we go into that second life, like that's the only way I can visit them and truly be with them. Not by visiting my grandmother at her gravesite or different things like that. Me just going back into the past and remembering those good times. Yeah. Hopefully I answered the question correctly. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for answering.
You're trying to help others, so I want to make sure I'm answering them.
No, there's no pressure.
Right.
There's no pressure. Thank you for that. I'm sorry.
But yeah.
If life is replaying for you sometimes, it can through nostalgia or any sense of remembrance that can linger more than a thought. What is a lesson that keeps coming back to you? For me personally, it's been karma. I feel like my belief in karma used to be not so strong. Now she's like watching me all the time, and that's me personally. But what's something for you that you feel like you have to learn? Like
allowing people to like piss me off. Like when I already know, like people are always gonna disappoint. People are always gonna hurt. Like, and I just fall into it all the time. Like, bro, but you knew that was coming. So I guess like trusting people and then just allowing them to make me, I don't want to say make, but allowing them to make me come out of character.
You know, I seen a quote that said people are really just monsters with human skin. You think so?
Yeah, I believe that.
Why?
Have you?
I'm just kidding. That's a trick question. That's trivia on there. Yeah. Have you turned on the TV lately? I work at a gas station.
Okay.
And there was a guy who every time I see him, he's like, "Yeah, can I get those Newports, man? Gotta get those Newports." But he came in today with like this soft baby voice for this old man who had a baby, and I was like, "This old man has a baby. Like this is crazy. It's a miracle." And then he's like, "Hey, how are you?" Like being super like, when he see me, and he was like, "Hey, man, what's up?" And so I was just like, okay, so we can be kind of like wholesome and childlike, but we have to go back to like this tough masculinity, and that's where I was confused. You know? So I let the moment be what it was, and I said, because after that, they're both in line, and he's like, "Oh my God, like how old is he? 9 months? Oh, mine's 1 year." They're bonding, and it was like the sweetest moment. They exchanged numbers. They're gonna, whatever. I said to him, I said to one of the guy who was smiling so much, ear to ear, not the one that was like, "Hey man," but not Newports, but the other guy. He was like,
not Newport.
He said to me, or I said to him, I said, that was such a beautiful moment. That was a wholesome moment that I just got to witness. And he said to me, he said, "Good." He said, "Good. I'm glad. Be part of it next time." Do you have any thoughts on that? Do you think that in a world that is so, people say broken, people say hurt, people say bruised, people say at war, people say a lot of things, do you think that it's possible to just be positive, or is there a moment where the positive becomes too much?
Positive is never too much. I think people put on that tough, is it interior or whatever?
Instinct?
No, it's like the tough, people put on that tough act is a word. I can't think of it. People put that, it's a protection mechanism.
Yeah.
They're hiding. Like for me, like if I'm in a room full of people I don't know, I'm probably going to I'm going to be in the corner by myself on my phone, and then they come over. So now I put on that tough and like what I'm trying to say, and I'm like, yo, like now I'm on guard, like people, I think that's just what it is. Never too much positivity. If anything, I feel like we need more positivity in this world. We have so much negative.
Yeah.
I'm gonna think of that word though.
Please do. Let me know. Even if you have to cut me off to tell me, I want to hear it.
I'm gonna Google it. Okay. Real talk. But go ahead. I'm listening.
We're talking about light in the midst of darkness. Who taught you how to love, and who taught you how to guard your heart?
Oh boy.
Mm.
I'm gonna try to answer that question without really answering it.
Sure. You can skip it too.
No, it's a good question. It's not even that. Oh, so all right.
We're talking about love, anger, softness.
So number one, there's a difference between godly love and human love, because God's love is unconditional. I'm still trying to learn that love, right? Humanly love, my girl definitely taught me how to love again. And it wasn't, I think it was like us always just fighting for what we believe in. Like fighting, like people don't do that no more. They don't fight to stay together. They just give up. I'm bored, so let me go out and cheat. You know, like I'm sick of all this bickering. Like it's not even worth it. Like fight, like not every day, but I'm just saying like, and not like physically and verbally fighting. Like fight to stay together. Like people change all the time. You just got to learn how to deal with the punches. You got to continue to learn how to grow together. Like, so we still date. And we've been together, what, like, it's been a long time. But we still date. We still flirt. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't forget about where you started. So that's what taught me how to love. Like, never giving up on me. Seeing the real me and not running. Who taught me? Who was the other part?
Who taught you how to guard your heart?
How to go? Sure. A lot of people. I'm not even. That's how I'm gonna answer that. That's my safe space. I said that in the beginning. My piece is my writing. I mean, it's still real life, but I would pick that any day. It doesn't judge me. It doesn't silence me. It doesn't try to make me into something that I'm not. I will always say writing is my safe space.
Do you think right now that I'd be happy? That I would be smiling actually? You think? So powerless. Afraid. Do not trust in words nor feelings anymore. The only words I believe is alone. I choose to ignore. So angry is that feeling. I'm afraid. Much more. So, nothing. November 2013. What does anger look like? I'm a poet.
Oh my God. I'm gonna need a little time on that. I have the answer. Like I always have the answer. All right, so look, anger to me.
It's not funny though. I apologize.
Nah, you good.
I know I came at you with like a right hook. You were like, ooh. Like, got it. Like,
all right, this is for like all the poets. I'm gonna give my answer a little time. If I'm standing in the middle of a room talking my shit and you got people in the audience having a side conversation and like people gotta like constantly like the poets talk and give like, you know what I mean? Like, cause I've had these situations and I've seen it happen to other poets. Like they're sharing their truth. Like they're pouring their heart out and people are in the back having a whole side conversation. And you can't even really focus on the poet. And it's just like, do you know what it took for me to get here to even step up on the stage? The balls? Like, this is an intimate space. Like, people that really appreciate poetry and what we do, they understand that you don't do that. So I'm gonna get real angry because now I got to start over, right? Like, and people are not hearing what they came there to hear. But you, like, my anger to me for a poet, like, is the words that I speak. A lot of my poetry is dark. Like, you hear my anger all in it. Like, I got light poems, not a lot, few in between, but come out and hear my story. You'll see a lot of anger. You'll see a lot of pain. Like, so. How about you for, like, what does your anger look like as a poet? Like, do you agree with what I said? Like, you get on the stage. Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah. There's been moments where I put all my work into one piece. And by all my work, I mean my pain, my sweat, and my honest tears that, like, went into this. And it's reliving the experience to allow the audience to relive it. And it was nothing when it was spoken. It was paid attention to by some, but for most, it was scoffed at, laughed, and skipped in real time. It wasn't like a DVD that you can forget about. And that for a whole year took poetry from me. That's why I didn't go out all that. And there's no reason to say where and when, but it was just a moment that I realized I held on to because I was angry. And I was okay. And I won't ever let anybody do that to me again. But ultimately, I had to realize it. And so I think that anger to me sometimes can look like silence. And perhaps that's a little hypocritical compared to, or maybe that's going back on what I said silence was. I think you asked me that when I asked you. Regardless, silence, because it's frustrating. And all the words I spent saying all these things, like, why am I going to say more when you took them from me? I took them from myself.
People don't understand, especially, there's some, so you have different poets. You have, and I'm just keeping it real. Like, if I go outside today and somebody's trying to fight me, let's just go. You have poets, like, they real poets, but they go out there to put on a show. Like, that's all they care about. All the hooting and the hollering, like, when you don't hear a lot of that, then you know you got a real fucking poet on the stage that's not looking for any of that. An authentic poet. People don't understand when we're writing these stories, we're reliving, like, just like you said, we're reliving this shit. So for me to come up there and show you my truth in its rawest form, and for you to just spit on it, have them side conversations and just, like, looking at me like, I still keep going. Because even though I came here for you, I didn't come here for you. Because if you don't want to hear it, it's somebody else in that audience. And even if it's one, like, don't shit on my truth. Like, that shit pisses me off. Like, do you understand how much pain I poured myself into this, and for you to just be like, I didn't come here for all that hooping and hollering. I don't care if after a poem I don't get the snaps. I don't get as many snaps. Like, that's anger.
Are you writing for applause, healing, or immortality?
Me?
Yeah.
Healing. How about you?
Before I die, I pray for the bloodline after me. Pray for the on because I wish him good luck, love, and independence. I think right now my current state of mind has been mortality. I want to dash in my life. My birthday, my death date. I wanted to do something. It's hard for me to even vocally speak because it's like I don't want to be dead. I don't want it, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And when it does, I probably won't know. And this right here, everything that I brought to the table over dinner, over a theater, over or anything, I want it to be a memory because one day we'll die when we die, and then when the last person remembers. I think that it's unfair to tell me that it's unrealistic, selfish, or big of me to want to have that. But I can completely understand where you come from, what you say.
Not just healing for me. Healing comes in both. You know what I mean? Healing for the people, healing like and that's not a bad thing what you said. Like you want to be known for something. If you're going to be known for something, if you want to stand for something, let it be good, right? Mm-hmm. So I probably want to be known as the poet, the bard. Mm-hmm. But I'm just a human being. Everybody's passion is different. I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, that's cool. Like, when I talk about blessed, I'm like, yo, you think that I inspire you? You inspire me. That day the first time I seen you and the vote, I'm going to call it Black Scranton. I was like, yo, who's this dude? Like, right? So yeah, like, you want to leave a legacy, like your grandkids or your nieces and nephews, like, that's my Uncle Jay, the poet. And he had a lot of good things to say. He helped out a lot of people. Like, he's a good person. That's okay.
Right now at the center of the screen.
Amazon, if you're out of town, if you're local, hit me up because Amazon takes a big chunk out of it. Mm. Yeah, like you come, I'll find you.
We'll find you. We'll come to your house.
Yeah, we'll knock on your door.
Yeah. So, but the reason why I want to talk about these, imagine you wake up tomorrow and these two books next to me, next to you, they disappear. What part of your story could never?
My words.
But something about you, people assume.
Oh God. I don't know. Do I have the answer for that? I mean,
I know I would assume something, but it was a good thing. I assumed.
What?
You in your 30s.
Oh.
You told me you weren't, and I'm like, wait, hold on. You're lying.
Yeah, that is one thing. Hi. Yeah, like my boy Reese. Shout out to Reese. He literally ID'd me. He was like, I need to see your card. I'm like, he was like, I need to see your card. I'm like, what?
That's honestly, after this, I'm gonna need to see it.
I'm gonna go with that.
If success came tomorrow at the highest level, what part of you would feel unprepared?
What part of me would feel unprepared?
Yeah. Do you feel like the tension would be too much?
I don't really like the spotlight on me. Like that's why it took me so long to get up on the stage. But I know for a fact I wouldn't. Which part of me wouldn't? Like, yeah, I think that it's just a spotlight. Like, because I can't. That's overwhelming. Like, even just thinking about it. Yeah.
The version of you that. And, before you answer, can you look at that camera right there? Right? Yeah.
This one?
Move up the chair. And, the question was, what version of you, what's a version of you that deserved more grace? And if there's an age or however you want to describe it, she's lived in the past or even yesterday. I want you to look right there in the camera and talk to her. Version of you.
Could it be a feeling? Like we're
Be
or
anything.
like, oh, okay.
You want me to ask a more specific question?
No, I guess my anger and like the way I respond when I'm hurt. Like I would just tell her though, I would tell her, keep sharing your story, keep writing. 'Cause one day somebody's gonna need it. We were definitely put here for a reason. Like God has great plans for you, and I never thought like I'd be doing the things that I'm doing. So keep your faith, keep fighting, because whatever it is that we go through, like I don't care what's your beliefs. I mean, there is a God, and you're never gonna be fighting alone. Is everything that I've been through, I was not alone. Like he goes through everything with us, even though some people don't think that. So, all right, that's what I got for you, young blood.
Not young blood.
Not young blood, little girl.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
These questions is good as hell, man. I feel like it has been a reward, like me, like putting myself out there, and I'm not knowing what to expect. Like something that I fought for, I fought against for so long. Like I wanted to put, like I was just so afraid of like, and then I came to a point like I don't care anymore. Like I'm just gonna speak my truth. Like risk could be a reward, and it could also be a death sentence. Being vulnerable around certain people.
Would also be.
Mm-hmm.
You mean
Mm-hmm.
that? From experience or?
Experience. Mm-hmm.
That's like that was a closing note. I know it's not, but it's something that you're building that your audience doesn't even know.
I can't tell that.
I tried.
I definitely would
Good.
say that
Yeah.
I'm working on. I got so like I'm working on another novel.
Okay.
The poetry books are already written. It's just a matter of putting it down. Like it's already there. But yeah,
What does obedience look like?
me taking this risk, putting my story out there, being vulnerable, even in front of predators. All they want to do is just suck everything out of you, and despite that, you're just like, fuck them. Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that?
So, like with the predators?
Yeah, I'm a little confused.
There's demons out here. Like,
oh yeah, of course.
I think so. Like, anytime you open up about anything about you, people going to take that, even if it's something small, and try to use it against you. That's why I would never ever want to be like big famous. I am so humble where I'm at right now, and if I could just get a little bit more, I'd be blessed with that. But that's why I always say, like, I wouldn't want to be rich. Like richness is the love that I have with my family and like those friends and that relationship that I've been trying to build so long with God. Like, I'm so comfortable where I'm at. If I could have a little bit more, I wouldn't mind it, but I would never want to be rich because I would never want to forget where I came from. Because once you do that, you lose who you truly are. Like, I don't want to ever, like, that power is so scary. So no, I, like, even doing this, like I wanted this for so long, but I feel like I'll take that risk because somebody needs it.
This has been an enlightening experience. A time that I've gotten to know you more.
Before we go,
Yes.
when did you feel once blessed?
It was April 2009, actually, like 17 years ago almost.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go the very first time to something I learned was called physical therapy.
Mm-hmm.
And this physical therapy wasn't something like that was going to be over in one visit. I thought it was like a checkup,
Mm-hmm.
but it was 10 years of vocal training and like physically learning how to walk.
Mm-hmm.
And admittingly, like I had to learn a lot of things real late. Like I didn't know how to use the bathroom all the way until I was like 6. Like it was really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And in that time, I mean, you're going to school and you're like jumping over, you put the little potato sack on and you're in field goal or whatever field day, and I couldn't jump. I was tripping over my own 2 feet, and to a point where when people said they had their two left legs when they were dancing, I'd believe them because I thought I did. My feet were physically like this,
Mm-hmm.
and for me, I just felt so cursed in that. Why is it that this happened to me? All my other siblings can walk and breathe and act and live normally, and kind of like going through the physical doctor's appointments and the checkups and the tumor scares and going to St. Jude, like all these different things, all because a coma that saved my life felt cursed for so long. So I realized that I was blessed to actually be here and finding my voice and continuing to use it. I'm thankful, and it's a thankful that comes and goes. I'm in a lot of pain every day, and still, like you, find a way to tell my story. I'm here and I have to.
I appreciate you sharing that. That I know that wasn't an easy thing to share. I never knew that. Like,
So that's
thank you.
welcome. That's where that comes from. We're closing out on a brief moment. Before we do, I want you to state any social medias you have, like to whether you like to spell it out or let them know on what platform. I would then edit it onto the screen with icons, any images. If you want to mention your books, I also have the PNGs photos on screen as well.
I actually got to go on the page because it's so long. So my IG page, it's my artist page is Unlock the Talent That Is the Bard. So and it's all one word. Unlock the Talent That Is DA Bard, BARD.
Can I ask you one more thing?
Yeah.
Before we close, for real?
I'm still trying to look up this thing, but I got you.
Oh, okay.
No, you're good.
What were you trying to look up?
That word I was trying
Oh my God.
Yo, it's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me.
Oh my God. Okay. So you've been blessed with this space to talk about things. I'm very blessed too to have you here. So thank you once more.
Thank you.
Wholeheartedly to viewers in the future, viewers that are listening now, and for yourself, whether that be days, months, years from now. Say, leave your mark on this episode. And feel free, if you want to, look at me or look at the camera in the corner. Totally up to you whenever you're ready.
We all got a story, whether you know it or not. We all have a story. And whether you're able to like vocalize it or not, like even if you got to get an advocate or have someone write for you, tell your story because it's a story that needs to be heard. This gift that was, like they said in the Bible, like I said, don't take that light and just hide it. Like, I'm not quoting it verbatimly right, but let your light so shine, so to speak. Don't waste your gift.
Thank you. This has been Life in Replay, Blessed and Confessed. Unlocking the talent that is the bard. Thank you so much for your time today. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Follow for more content and subscribe. If you want to see the podcast more, go to the description and learn how you can donate and help support it. I'm going to also be guest starring in another podcast, a horror anthology series, Echoes from the Abyss, which you can also help support, and that'll also be linked in the description below.